In the age of the transfer portal and the new NCAA format, it is very rare to see a guy stick with the same program for 4 years. You chose to stay here at JMU. Why?
I mean, the environment.
A lot of people wanted this game on your schedule because you get games like this. How big does this win feel?
Man, this is a big time game. I just take it back to back when I was a player, how much of a rivalry George Mason versus James Madison was.
Guys, obviously so much momentum after that UNC game for JMU, but head coach Bob Chesney has been laser focused on this week's attack. He talked to his team in their team meeting about Northern Illinois. He showed them a picture of them beating Notre Dame on the left, but to the right, it was them losing the following week to the University of Buffalo. He then had the same thing with JMU, a picture of Alonzo Barnett on the left side at UNC. To the right, it was a blank picture. He said it's us versus us. Well, guys, you shouldn't be shocked when we saw JMU step into that zone. Coach O'Regan told me that's what he wants to do early in this game. Do you see a big three made right there? They're trying to slow Texas down inside. They only attempt 12 threes a game. You know, I'll tell you what, Del McGee comes from a very talented coaching tree. He was actually the run game coordinator and the running backs coach with the Georgia Bulldogs when they had that back-to-back national championship run. When you look at all the guys that he's been around, Sam Pittman is another one of them, Mel Tucker, Dan Lanning, Shane Beamer, all of those guys, he said he has learned from so much. I got Coach Walters with me now. Coach, talk about the player that just ran off behind me, senior night. She scores a brace. What does she mean to this team? Obviously, your first year on the block here in Harrisonburg, back-to-back wins now. How much fun has it been to get familiar with this team and just this culture in general?
It's been amazing. You know, it's been a fun process with this team. I wouldn't trade them for anything. It's the first time that I've come to a basketball game as a fan. I didn't even know how to get in the building.
How special was Eric O'Neal's performance? 2 sacks, a pick six. I mean, talk to me about that guy's growth.
Well, the pick six, and at the timing of the pick six was huge.
Guys, there's a lot of impressive athletes on the pitch right now, but maybe the most impressive person on the pitch is that of Emma Stanley for Virginia Tech. When I say smart, I mean she is very smart. She was accepted into the Boeing Engineering Advanced Launch Program. She spent the past summer in Philly, specifically working with helicopters. On top of school and soccer this year, she's going to be working 5 to 7 hours a week with Boeing. Talk about being a student athlete. That is huge. And she's already got her future lined up. She's going to spend next summer in Seattle working with commercial airplanes and structural engineering. Guys, this has been a dream of hers for a long time, dating all the way back to 8th grade, where she actually gave a presentation on the Boeing 787. I've never felt like the smartest guy in the classroom, but after looking at that, I think my confidence is shot even more.